Alright, we are live today. I'm switching it up, going off the Gucci trade for just a little bit here, and playing some Giratina tonight. And if you've been in these streets for a while, you know about my Giratina list I brought to NXT. That's a bit unorthodox, and I feel like it could be pretty good in this metagame. So I'm whipping it out again today, and we'll see how things go. I have a fairly sizable tournament tonight. Let's go. It's gonna start here in like a minute, so we can see how many people are currently registered. 228 is gonna be late. Could potentially be okay. Hopefully it's only 8 rounds. 9 would be tough. I mean, but we need 227 people for 9 rounds, which we did not quite get there. So first round's up. We are up against Chin Backs. With the Luxray in this list, should be like not a bad matchup at all. I feel like I'm benching Tina early here. Like honestly, this deck is just like such a headache to play though that I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. But that's okay. But how is everyone doing today? Let's get it. No, I'm playing Tina. I have Tina as my active deck. I'm running Tina today. No cap. Yeah, I'm playing Luxray for just the Luke, yeah. Like playing Raikou feels kind of bad, and like even against Colress, you can just like use it to one-shot a Snorlax at worst. So or it's just lost in fodder. Everyone else like also kind of cool, like one-shot a Pidgeot or something. There's like 59 cards the same that I play at NEIC, so I cut Spiritomb for Collapsed Stadium. I want to try second boss or like another Ultra Ball or something, but this is where I'm at right now. So, alright, we got the friend request in here, so gonna have to reset. I just feel like the Lugia matchup's like a little too, like, especially colorless, it's like probably too bad of a matchup without Luxray. Like, it's probably still not an amazing matchup without it. But we're at the TCG Live, back going here. And yeah, like, I probably pre-151, I don't know if I would have played Luxray or not. With the mirror, I would take that. I feel like I'm probably favored into most Tina mirrors. Really, the one matchup that this list gets worst against is Chin PAL. Just without having path, we like, don't have quite as much way to like slow them down. We still can go like Lost Mine, KO Barrel, and Roxanne them to 2, but it's just like a lot more we have to do. Like, and we also have, like Thorton that we can pop something out of nowhere. With 2, yeah, I'm not playing path. Like, I'm trying to set up. Like, I feel like Tina's biggest issue is consistency, and like if I set up, I should have a pretty good shot into everything. It's just like setting up is sometimes. Going second, it looks like that's not really too bad. We just be careful, like the switchers Cologne, Lost City means we have to be careful with our lost zones. But really, I think we should be fine with like with the Thornton play as a potential option. Pretty nice hands here. Well, like not amazing. This might be finding us already mulligans too. 2 mulligans on top of this already pretty gas hands. Yeah, the double VIP. Let's go against Gamora. Well, that shouldn't be too bad for you. All right. I have rope now too, so we're gonna be popping off early on here. I wonder though if I just like hold off on benching Tina, and then I go like Luxray, KO, Palk, Tina. I can't be like super passive though, otherwise I just like sit around until it's Radiant Greninja time. This deck is like such a headache to play, so it probably was a dumb idea to play this on stream, honestly. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I also just like enjoyed this list at NEIC, so yeah. Yep, no Guja today. We're playing Tina instead. So like probably for like the next 2 streams where I'm not playing Goodrix, I'm playing Colorless for late night. And then we're playing this today. Still, Goodra's still my favorite deck in format. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not just like pivoting off it. I think it's bad. No, I still really like Goodra. Just taking a little break. Man, this hand is pretty silly. So Comfey, Frog. Alright, is Luxray in there? It is not. Okay, so we can't just sit. And Lightning Energy's priced too. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna just play the escape rope. Single strike Glamora? Alright, yeah, we figured that was gonna happen. Alright, VIP. I gotta probably check the rest of the way here. We have the Thorton in there. Like, odds that they get boss KO are probably not terribly high. Let's just see how this plays out early on. Not finding a ton to work off of here. Jet Energy is pretty good. I said I kind of have to have Manaphy for this last bench spot. Like opening Sableye is just pretty awkward for the early game. But like I also really want to use Manaphy. I really want to use Colress this turn, but I really can't just let them get insane 2-price value this easily. Nah, we're running Lugia on Wednesday. Congrats on the 1.6. Thank you. I'm not super thrilled with this, honestly. Just only getting 2 means that I'm gonna have to have 2 turns before I get to the Lost Mine, or before I get to Mirage Gate activated. I'm bench locked because like I opened Sableye. Yeah, if this Sableye was something else, like it was one of these Pokemon I actually wanted to bench, that'd be a lot better. What's up? Welcome in, everyone. The chat's already growing here. Oh, bro, are we gonna get Cologne turn 1? Oh no, Greninja's prized. I'm doing fine. I was working on a pretty fun video concept earlier. It's not done yet. It's gonna take me some work yet, but I'm excited for. Dang, bro just has it. This is tough. Okay. Yeah, I have a fun video concept that I'm working on. I just like still have to do a lot of the work for it yet, but I got some of it done today, so. Yeah, that was a pretty cracked hands. Okay. Can I get a chorus, please? Okay, I guess. This is like so awful. Or else be like I'm hitting super rod. Fine. Shiny cards, yeah, kind of. I think I'm gonna try to collapse off the Lumineon this turn. Lumineon V CRZ-GG super effective classes. We can get to 4. We can get to 5 with the flower selecting. Hey. I think I like this. Ultra Ball at least lets me push towards Giratina V-STAR. So I have the collapse to bounce the fish. We can get to 5. We definitely need super rod. Like I really want to evolve this Tina, but like I don't have cards I want to discard here. This is like so awkward. Oh man. I don't want to ditch the Roxanne because like Roxanne is super good. Don't want to ditch the collapse. Like also, how many boss do they play? 2. Okay, let's just Collapsed Stadium. guess if you have boss, they just like kind of let you have it, huh? Like, I don't want to discard these cards. So I guess if you have it, buddy, then take it. Once Peoria, I wish, but unfortunately not. The Lost City straight away. That'd be, yeah. Hopefully I can still have the fish to get the boss. Do they have another water energy in hands? Oh, just an Iridim. Okay, do they have double cross fishers? That'd be even crazier. Oh my goodness. I've seen all their switchers turn 3. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about this. At least that goes into my lost. And like, if I had Luxray like respond back this turn, all right. I guess I'm gonna have to like lost mine this turn, then go like, whoa, Bidoof, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm excited for Tina today too. Just hopefully we don't draw like this every single round because this is awful. Like I could have evolved. Like I could have made Ultra Ball Gate, Ultra Ball Jet, evolved. I just felt kind of bad. But I probably should have. Alright, we have to KO a barrel this turn. Yeah, Big Oof for sure. I know, my opponents had basically everything. Sucks, but it be that way sometimes. Okay. I'm not like playing Colress again. Psychic Energy's kind of good. Like, okay. What's up, Louis? Okay, I can get to the head into the loss. I can at least be able to get what I wanted to have. If they have boss, then that just sucks, but like whatever. I probably should have accelerated the energy to Tina in hindsight, but it's okay. Alright, we need Tina V. There's like no way we ever can go without Tina V. Alright, well if they have their boss's orders, we just pick up our cards. Alright. Well, like I have pretty much everything I need in my hands here. Because I can play Rod and do a gate. I don't know the board state, Tog, so I can't really tell you. Maybe? Probably? Alright. So I KO the barrel, and we'll see if we can work the 6 prize comeback here. Or did we just drop boss's orders and just end my career? If they have boss just straight up, that'd be so depressing. But they literally will have drawn perfectly. Like, all the switches are gone. I mean, it's not like super... Dang, what are we supposed to do? Like, I could have Ultra Balled and found Tina V-STAR. Dang. Well, that was bad. That was very bad. Yeah. I mean, there's not really a whole lot we can do about that when when your voting literally has everything. 1 round 1, congrats. Dang. I'm asking for your opinion, chat. Is dropping the GG like this poor sportsmanship? Because like, I know some people like get like upset when someone drops the GG. I'm like, it seems like most people who say GG only say it after they won. And sometimes it's a little obnoxious. Like, not that I'm mad, like, it's just... Well, like, it seems like most people only say GG after they won. Like, almost all the time, the person who, like, says says GG first is not the person who lost the game. I always say it too. It's just like there's some people who like get upset when you say it after you win, and I'm just like, okay. Like some people like think it's like poor sportsmanship to like say it after your opponent like dead drew or something like that. Yeah, it feels like a taunt or something, because like I'm not mad about it, but someone else could be like, no, that was not a good game. You drew everything. I had basically nothing. Like, I had no chance just because of how hot you drew. But, like, I mean, in the literal sense, it was not a very good game. Like, they had everything. But, yeah, like, I'm not someone who gets mad about it. Like, if you beat me dropping the GG, I don't really care. But I've faced people who, like, it's like kind of like that, like snarky, like after the fact, like I just clapped you, I'm gonna rub it in a little bit, and like you don't always get that like connotation through text. Like I mean I always say period, so like there's sometimes where like I have an amazing game, I say GG, and my opponent's like probably mad about that. Like also I say that when I draw pass for 2 turns, so. But I feel like most people only like if your opponent says good game, you're always gonna say good game back, right? But like most of the time the person who won says it first to like you're just not gonna say it because it's like kind of awkward. So it's just like 6 Arceus decks. What even are they? There's Keys, Pidgeot, Keys, Gudra, Lipard, something pile, Pidgeot, and Keys. Wow. Yeah, like I get that. All right, we can check out the Glomora list. Is this you face talk? It doesn't look terribly spicy. Oh no, there's like it must have got drops into other then. I probably just better find you then, and there we go. Yes, there's like definitely people who like get kind of. Well, there's people who have poor sportsmanship in any sort of competitive thing, where like you get lucky, they get really mad, and like the most recent one that comes to my mind, my round 2 opponent at NEIC was like blatantly slow playing it against me. I definitely let it slide way more than I should have. So I like eventually I told him to hurry up like multiple times, and like basically came down to whether he could find all his tabs and boss to win or not. And he used Fusion Strike System for when he only showed on 3 cards and drew up the 5 remaining cards in his deck. So then I called a judge, and he got a DPL over it. He appealed and everything because his excuse was he had game in hand, so it didn't matter. But head judge just said there's no way of determining that for certain, so you get the DPL, and that was the game. So then the rest of the game, he did not say like a word. He was like, but then he goes from like super slow playing to playing like turbo speed, and yeah, and then like I said good game like I always do, and he's like didn't say anything and just picked his stuff up and like walked off. So like. Oh my goodness. What are you playing? Are you playing Miraidon? Are you playing some sort of crazy Arceus deck? Or like what are you doing? I mean that's not sharking though. Well wait, did he search his deck blaze again? Because like if someone just drops Gate with 6 in the loss and you catch it before they search, then I don't think you should call it judge. But if you start searching, that's illegal. I mean, yeah, it turns out like Luxray's not so good in the match when you price Luxray and Lightning Energy, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, then yeah, he definitely should have been penalized for that. That's an illegal deck search. Oh dear. How do you end up with Flying Pika and Goodra? I guess like you're trying to beat Miraidon, but like even that you don't really beat the Miraidon. Looks pretty jank. It really isn't though, because like, every deck has a check to it. Like every deck is going to have a. It like really is not all that powerful, honestly. Like it's good against colorless, but like I feel like with Goo you should like hopefully be fine to colorless anyway. I just personally don't see the reason to play this deck, but like I think Arc in general is incredibly weak right now. Just a warning? Bro, that seems soft. It's Veterans of PAL? Even that, they just like go cross, one-shot you. And like, what do? You're like, I mean, I guess you got judged and stuff, but if you're just like Judge Path Prey to beat like half of the metagame, I'd rather just be Mew. I'd 100% rather be Mew. Because like this probably won't be beating Miraidon. Like I don't think there's like periods beating Miraidon. Like it's not doing much against Tina. But like getting Lone Flying Pika is like basically impossible with this deck. What are you gonna do? How like they can just not take out your Arc until they have Cross at your boss or Road boss or whatever. Like you don't have like Volo or anything to like really get that one in play. You just have they control whether there's one in play or not. I feel like every deck where like Flying Pika is like on paper good against, they have an out to it. So it's like combining it with like Judge and Iono and hoping that that really sticks. I think like basically our decks in general are like not really beating anything. They're just like Judge Path decks. But like if I'm gonna be playing Judge Path, I want to be doing this. I want to be playing Mew. Hey, there's a Goodra. Oh, it's not good Goodra though. Like, do you like just out of curiosity, what reason do you have to play Art Goo? Like, why would I play this deck? Just like asking. Like, I'm not trying to like totally tear down the deck here. I'm just like, is there a okay? I'm gonna sign your mat. Oh man. Okay, I was just like, maybe I'm like too serious about these online tournaments. Do I take these things too seriously? Yeah, I'm playing Tina today. Round 1 went awful, but also my opponent literally drew the perfect. Oh no, that is tragic, dog. That is absolutely tragic. Yeah, this is like this is 59 cards, the same as my Tina list from NAIC. But I really take them very seriously because like I don't get to play IRL that much, so like also I'm just like a super competitive person. Like I don't want to go 2 drop like ever. It didn't run well the first round, but also my opponents couldn't have really drawn any better. But here's like kind of, I don't know if people get this wrong with testing though, but part of becoming good at testing is not playing everything. It's like being able to use your knowledge to weed out the things that are not worth testing and like being able to deduce what is worth testing and playing that, because like I know what, like Azul had like a little short about this, but you don't have infinite time to test everything, so there's just like some things just like, well, I think that's my philosophy. Like I'm not like, there's decks that I know are not going to be very good, so I'm just like, I don't need to test to reassure that. Oh no. That'd be broken. Oh yeah, Marina's definitely good right now. It's a top 5 deck in format in my opinion. I still kind of like the path build more. Just I feel like you not only have that aggression element, it's like Miraidon kind of just like always does what it wants to do, and sometimes it totally runs its opponent off the table, and otherwise it's just not going to be enough. It's like the path plus aggression, I feel like, is just such a strong combo. But like the court build's not bad. It just like kind of feels like you're along for the ride sometimes. Like you've exactly zero control of your opponent's board state. You're just like hope that your deck runs hot enough that you're just gonna beat them. Oh, let's see if any of the others won. No, they all lost. There's 2 Dialgas. Did either of them win? Nope. United Wings. No. I honestly struggle to see a reason why to play the deck. Like I could be wrong. I'm not gonna say that like I know everything here and like I can tell you what is 100% good, 100% bad. I just like struggle to see a reason why like I would ever pick up this deck. Like what merit does it have that like something else doesn't do better? Because like, if I want to be Goodra, I'll play Lost Goodra and have a much better matchup spread. If I want to be Arceus, I don't think that's like very like meritless. It's kind of meritless right now. And if I want to be like Judge Path, I'll just be Mew. Like, and if I want to be playing Pika, I'd play it in Miraidon. Like, was it Arcade popping off? Did they win the first round? No. They Arczard is like probably is Arczard the weak? No, the Gallade Zard is worse, but Arczard is like not even. I'm taking Arvenzard. I'm taking Lost. Yeah, I'm taking Lost Zard over Arczard. But also, this is not an Arceus. It plays Arceus, but Arceus is not your main attacker. Arceus is not like hard setting the table. Like I'm not necessarily always using Trinity Nova turn 2. Like what I mean, like Arceus deck is like Arctina that needs that turn 2 Trinity Nova to get the ball rolling. I don't need that with Arczard. I can just Infernal Rain and still play my game, even if my first Arceus goes down. So the Archerzard's a little bit different. How about Banette? Did it get the dub? Oh, it's not even done yet. Whoa. I don't think Arczard is bad. I think Arvenzard is better. I think you can make the case that Charizard Lost Box is better. This better not be Sablezard. Okay, good. If it was Sable, like yeah, Starbirth is pretty good. It's just like you're probably a little more consistent than Arvenzard. I mean, like disruption. I got you though, but I think if straight up disruption was good though, we'd see like Mew existing and thriving right now. Like yeah, I know not like a perfect example because Charizard like runs the show or one of the top players, but I just I personally think Arven is best. Yes, I would not play Drapion and I would not play Tomb Because like just look at the metagame as a whole. Mew is 6% of the overall metagame. And so like if you are not teching for like Lugia or like no one's playing Mawile in their deck, or very few people are playing Mawile in your deck to counter Gardevoir. So why are you teching for Mew when it's 6% when Gardee's 4 or 3.5% higher? Like it just like doesn't make much sense in my opinion. How come I don't like Galazar? It just scoops to Lost Box, and you can't do that. Like your Lost Box matchup is atrocious. 37% there, 38% to Tina. I mean, I think it's fine to take the Elder Urshi. Like, you don't need to beat Urshi, but just like you can't scoop to Lost Box this meta. I know someone from my local area is playing Mew at Peoria. I don't think it's a good play. I guess like the thought process behind it is I win my first 2 rounds, I get out of the way of all the Charizards, and no one's secking for me. But also I think that Charizard is a solid pick with all this Lugia. So I still think Turbo Lost Box is gonna win the event. I just there's like no reason to there's just absolutely no reason to attack for Mew right now. Well, that's fair. If I were playing Mew, I'd play DTE and okay, round 2's up. Cool. What? I've not seen this deck in a while. This is awful for me because I cannot do anything to Mewtwo V Union. I don't play Path. Bro, I'm bodied for playing Alt Tina here. Like, I'm literally bodied for playing Mewtwo V Union. Are you kidding me? This is why you can't lose early on, because you get like put in like the pits against like Jank. And that one card might not be very good in general, but it beats you, so you're probably gonna lose. I would take a mediocre Mew play or mediocre Miraidon player over Mew, because like Miraidon is probably the lowest skill deck in format. I don't think that's like that's like not a bold take at all. Miraidon is the lowest skill deck in format. No, do not tech for V Union. Nobody plays it. Aerodactyl Vulpix, that should be fine for Tina. Is it like the Arceus Keys deck? Like then you just like Abyss Seeking spam against that early on, and you can just, even if they have keys in play. Yeah, you definitely should not tech for V Union. It's just I happen to face that this round. I'm not playing Paths, so I really can't deal with Mewtwo V Union all that efficiently, so I just have to take 6 prizes around that. Yeah, so just like if they open keys, it's just like jetting into Tina and using Abyss Seeking is really good. Alright. Well, I'm like really O2 drop would be pretty rough, so we're just not losing. Failure is just not an option. Like just very little. Like I think like the hardest part of Kyogre is just like benching correctly against Lost Box, but just you bench one Flaffy, and I stopped playing colorless before it was quote unquote super good. It was good before. I stopped playing Goodra pre 151, or sorry, no, I stopped playing Lugia for Goodra pre 151. Losing is for nerds. Yeah, no doubt. I'm playing colorless again in like 2 days, so calm. I've gotten that question a lot, and I guess like a lot of people like started watching the channel through these streams of me playing colorless. So I guess I get it. It's like I don't even need Thorton here. I just like it's kind of gross. When you natural attach Shred, well, I mean, just like first, like if they keys to slow you down, having Shred or having Abyss Seeking just to still ramp your loss zone is good. because we're really not doing a ton of damage early on, so it's like okay to like sack a Tina for 2 prizes early on to just set up with Abyss Seeking, because they're just like not your second Tina should get 4 prizes. Like there's really it shouldn't get less than 4 prizes, honestly. Okay, my opponent, why didn't it go for Fixation right away? Like, why do you go for... I don't understand that. Are they playing like all memory skips? I gotta see this then. Yeah, they're playing quad memory skip. Well, I guess that's like good for my Lost Mine. I'm not really threatening Lost Mine super early here. There's no collapse either, so this fish is stuck. There's 6 prizes here. I don't necessarily have to get through a V Union to win. I didn't prize check 'cause I'm an idiot, so hopefully I don't get bodied for this. I can't even Radiant Greninja either. I don't play the energies to do it. Bruh. These early games have just been so awkward. Sure, let's just dump more energies. What are the energies for in this deck? What are these energy cards for? I don't understand. Maybe should have held the water energy. Maybe she could have like dumped Sableye instead. But, like Sableye is just good. Like I want to be using Sableye next turn. Big Jet, Nest Ball, and sure we can send a Psychic to the Lost Zone. Alright, we can spit. We can do something this turn. 6 in the Lost Zone, so we definitely can get 7 or get to 10 next turn. They're like not playing, like they could turn 2 V Union, but like I just don't care. Like you're not getting 4 V Union pieces and Psychic Embrace going all in one turn. It'd be scary though about now. I think Thorton is good in Tina if you're playing heavy Ultra Balls. Like it's very crazy, especially in like closed list, because they are not going to play around this at all. Venture's Discovery. Wait, why didn't they evolve into Memory or into Mirage Step before the first refinement? Okay. Confusing, but okay. All right, well let's get Lost Mine this turn, shall we? Like I could spit, and that would be oh my goodness, of course. That's just how. That's how it seems to work sometimes. That's pretty rough, Mike. Alright, can I get a Colress? Thank you, deck. Just ask nicely and good things happen. Okay. I guess I take Manaphy, but like I don't really need it. Oh, you passed before fish. Tragic. No, oh shoot! I'm stupid. I prized my Psychic Energy. I just forgot to rod first. I autopiloted too. I am dumb. Why did I do that again? Why? Don't know. I did everything right. I just like screwed up the one card I didn't have to screw up. I just like forgot that I dumped all my energies already. Bodied. I gotta just like slow down here. It's fine. Luxray's been prized back-to-back games. Awesome. Okay. That's pretty good. Do they have the Psychic Embrace? I don't understand this sequencing by my opponent, because like you don't need a boss right away. Like draw all your cards first. Like there's no reason to boss before refinement, boss before Arcana. Just like take stock of all the options you have, because maybe your opinion changes. Like maybe you miss Guard EX. Like just at least have maximum information going into that one decision that like you that okay, I have 6 prizes here or 4 prizes here. What? What? I don't know if my phone was just trolling or not. Like, what? I called him out on his poor sequencing and he scooped? Yeah, especially in closed lists, you can just get so much value because like no one expects like the Requiem out of nowhere. That was one of the reasons why I played this build to NAIC. Just in closed list, it was kind of cracked. It was like really good in like a field of RCS. It was like pretty. It was like very even guardy matchup. I don't know, Jacob, honestly. They just must have missed guard EX and scooped. Ooh, that's pretty bad talk. That's definitely an L. Alright, well, we're 1-1. We're not going to cringe O2 drop, so. I'm not going to be that guy and drop GG in the chat for my opponent. I guess, like, to clarify what I said earlier, I never say GG in chat on Limitless, unless, like, somebody that I know. I only do it in real life. So far, so mid, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter if you misplay when that happens. Superior won the first round. Superior's confirmed best deck in format. Yeah, I generally think that like I don't know because it's like kind of like a gray area, just like dropping like the GG in chat after like your opponent didn't get going. Like I understand like it's like the courtesy thing, but like when you drew super hot and your opponent did absolutely nothing, it's just like feels like bragging a little bit. It's just like it doesn't bother me personally. It's just like it's kind of like a weird area, I guess. Like do I want to play it? I don't I think I'll pass for now. Shadow Rider one. I just want to look at all this jank that's doing well. Raw 202 is only rank 139. Did they like just max out in cups and challenges, or like do well at Pittsburgh, or a mix of both? That's wild. Straight Maridon? Maridon, Mew, Regieleki. 1-1 Alecki. Seems good. I was over here thinking, yeah, my 70's not too bad. 202. Dang. I guess if you just had like lots of cups near that you could go to and you were a solid player. I just like I'm not in the area where like these people who are like talk about like, oh, you shouldn't be able to get to go to Worlds off cups and challenges. Cups and challenges are free. And it's just like, where are these 20-person league cups at? Where are these 10 people league cups at? I don't know where these are. Like in my area we have 30-40 person league cups and we have like a dozen good players, so it's just like, well, or for Alecki. I'm not saying you should just be able to 77 cups, like 77 people at cups, or 77 total cups. I think you mean 77 people. I just like, it's kind of toxic just being like, oh, disregarding people for like farming locals. Even like locals are like a necessary part about, dang, 77 people is pretty strong. I just like don't like people who like have that like elitist mindset where like to go to Worlds you have to like do super good at a big event. It's just like, yeah, you should be able to, like, if you're a caliber player, to go to Worlds, but like you shouldn't just like shame someone for like grinding out locals. I don't know. Well, it's a lot easier to do when you're in lower age divisions and you have like 2 other kids and they don't know what they're doing. So when you're in Masters and there's 40 other people in the room and a dozen of them are day 2 regional caliber players, then like that is, yeah, a dozen of them plus are day 2 regional caliber players. Just like, well, yeah, usually most places there's like at most like a half dozen. Did I shout out earlier? Sure. Usually most places like a half dozen seniors. So like as long as you at most, so as long as you have like a decent deck and are better than them, you're going to win. I mean, 13 out of 71 is still not bad. 71 person cup is like crazy though. Like the game shops around here probably couldn't fit that many people, or I'd have to like, that'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, that's most places though. So like that part of the grind is just like so much easier for junior seniors. Like as long as their parents are willing to take them to 6 of each events, they're gonna max out. Like this year is one of the first times in a long time that juniors and seniors can't get their invites straight up off of cups and challenges. So like it's kind of like if your parents are more casual and like aren't going to spend the big bucks to like take you to a regional, you can't get your invite, which is kind of sad because like usually I feel like it'd be an easier sell to be like, hey mom, hey dad, I got my I'm qualified for the world championships, will you take me? Versus like, yo, I need to go to a regional. Like it's gonna be a tougher sell. Yo, what's up, Jack? Like I also just get that they want to have the Worlds field be more exclusive because it's a one-day event now. Yeah, I'm just switching up a little bit. I still like playing Gudra more, but I decided to pick up a little Tina. Going to Knoxville? Nice. That's gonna be a fun one. Knoxville's relatively cheap to fly to. I guess no one wants to be in Tennessee in February. Honestly, if I could make it to 1 or 2 regionals this year, that'll be a dub. I never like flex my stream in there in their Discord. I'm gonna do that real quick. I like to be able to travel more. It's just like not really feasible right now, unfortunately. Well, hopefully we can get to that point. Hopefully. Oh man, that's nice. There's like no regionals in driving distance to me. Like it's sad when the closest regional is 8.5 hours. Like it's just kind of an L. Like 8.5 is not horrible, but like I don't have anything that I can like get to super easily. I should be fine in Tazar anyway. And like I'd much rather be able to like set up and play Pokemon. Otherwise, yeah, well that's me basically. I have to go 3 hours for cups. So like my stance on Path is like Path, objectively strong card in a vacuum. I'm not playing Judge or anything to help it stick though. So Path is a hope. It's a hope that it sticks and slows you down. Like yeah, it's awesome in the late game with Roxanne, but it's not gonna help you get to the late game. So I want as many cards as possible to help me like get turn 2 Lost Impact, just set up and be Giratina. Yeah, except flying is expensive. Like it's just like there's not like a great way. Like yeah, flying is obviously more convenient than driving 8 hours, but like there's just like a lot of hurdles. Like if the stars align and I can get to 1 or 2 and maybe an NAIC. That'd be sick. But if I get registered for any, yeah, it's like, it's not cheap no matter what. Like, it is it's not gonna be like, also like usually like driving's more feasible, like when you have like multiple people going with you, like you can split costs and stuff. Like if you like 5 people in a car and you're splitting things 5 ways, then like that's pretty good. Turbo's getting bodied? Well, yeah, that would probably be pretty solid for you. Like if you can survive the early Dragonite, you should be fine. I guess like Echoing Horn could be pretty scary. I'm not playing Horn, yeah. You're probably good then. You made them brick? Judge Path? Or actually not playing Path, but just Judge. Yeah. Like, I'm not out here being like, feel sorry for me. I don't have money to go to all the regionals. Like, there's gonna be nothing in this world is free. Like, you have to have, like, money's gonna be a barrier to entry in basically everything. It's just the way that the world is, so can't really get upset or mad about it. Just gotta keep working hard so we can eventually get to that point. Like, I'm someone who went from playing in most regionals in a season as a junior. So now, like, now that I'm a master, I went from like basically 3 years without playing a single IRL event. So it's like, in some ways, it is like a bit frustrating because just get rich. If it was that easy, everyone would do it. Like, it is kind of upsetting just to be like, I guess it's just like one of those things. You just like can't compare your past circumstances to what you have today. And you know what? I feel like I'm a lot better and happier person than how I was all those years ago. So honestly, like if I were still traveling everywhere, being a sweaty tryhard, would I still have it, or would I have this channel? Probably not. And like, this channel is like, I don't know how to like put this into words, but like this channel is just, it's just my favorite thing to like put my time into, and just, I guess like passion's probably the right word. Yeah. Retired veteran, nice. Retired? What does that mean? Like, everything in this world happens for a reason. So and like, sometimes in the short term, you'll be upset because something doesn't play out the way you think it should. Semi-retired, but just like overall, it always seems to play out all right. So, like, have these last few years be the way I would have drawn it up? No way. But am I very proud of what I've accomplished? Yes. Just like, I know there's like the saying, like, control you can't control, which, like, really getting upset over things that you cannot control is like one of the worst things you can do for your mental health. Like, it starts like this crazy downward spiral that's like tough to get out of, because it feels like the whole world's out to get you. Yeah, you're probably right, Bidoof. I think, yeah, you found the word I was looking for. I wasn't expecting this to be like life advice with Blitzel today, but I guess it's just one of those days. I'm grateful every day that I have this audience who just, like, for some reason likes to listen to some kid in a basement talking to talking to a camera sitting in front of a door. They like for some reason enjoy that. So yeah, because Germany's wasted. It's 21 here in America. Here in America. I think DTE Mew VMAX. Or actually no, Miraidon. I guess like Miraidon's like not like a heavy Judge Path deck, like, but you're sort of. Like you could play heavier Judge than just don't play Zapdos, don't play Hawlucha. It's so close, yeah, I know. I can hit it right now, but I'm not. Yeah. Door is basically the channel mascot at this point, so. Oh, Germany. I'm not just saying bad about Germany. I've never been there, but legal drinking age of 16 is sketch. I think that's pretty sus. Oh, 1-1 rip. Put something on the hand of that. That'd be funny. It'd be funny to like do something with that. 100k subscriber special, opening the door. For 1 million subs instead of face reveal. Nah, just kidding. Instead, like when we hit like 10k, instead of face reveal, it's gonna be like door open reveal or whatever. Oh, Kyogre is definitely like an amazing deck. Like once you can get it mastered down, I feel like if I were playing Kyogre, this list right here just has so much it can do. New mascot chair. My chair sucks. Like I need to get a better chair. I just like don't like all like the pro gamer and stream chairs are like so expensive. It's just like I'm not dropping 300 bucks on a chair. Like when a quote unquote low end budget chair is like 300 bucks, it's just like what? Like I'm not at the point where I can justify spending 300 bucks on a chair. I mean, must be nice, but oh no. Bro, there's like a little room here. It's fine. What are you guys talking about? You like Roxanne more than Clara? I think Clara's fine. Yo, Red Bull is not the play. I can't do energy drinks though. That's not my thing. I mean, there's like 3 feet in between desk and door. We're fine. Roxanne's a lie. I just like Clara and like Pokestop builds. You're almost always gonna like end up dumping Pokemon. And also just like Clara is just like that one card that gets you Sableye and energy. So it's just like nice to have. Instead of like Rod, you gotta find Ball Search card. You gotta find energy. It's just like a lot harder to put the pieces together, especially like late game when you're getting hit with Ionos and stuff. Optimal dust to door ratio, for sure. I don't mind Clara, but I also don't mind like Roxanne either. Like they're both good cards. Okay, DTE versus Guardy and Tina V Miraidon. I feel like if eventually I start like a membership program for this channel, we still like a door channel emote. I just feel like we would have to. I feel like I would need to think up some more things though. Better than the Pittsburgh 60? I don't know if it's better or not. I just like I think Sawyer got top 16 with a very similar list to this. Oops, I copied the clipboard. Is it better? I think it's really good. I played Estrada's list too, and it was fine. Like they're both really good lists. I think you have to have Hawlucha. Like Hawlucha just adds so much to the deck. No. PTSD to Yu-Gi-Oh! It sounds like you should just not play Yu-Gi-Oh! Then. bodied for playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I think if I were playing Kyogre, I would make sure I have Hawlucha in there. Because like being able to like, it's so much easier for people to find Super Rod, Nest Ball in Mirror than have like double cart to like heal a like, or just cart in general to go back and heal that Manaphy. Like whenever there's 6 on that Manaphy, you are able to get turn 2 Moonlight Shuriken. Or even like games where you want to use Kyogre, you can just like put your opponents, put 6 on that Manaphy and then be able to like Hawlucha, Kyogre and win. And that's also like 1 less prize card you're taking, so you draw 1 more card off an Iono. Like, if you want to see that deck in action, I faced Sawyer in stream top 8 there. Got absolutely sauced. Like there was so much like that was just like a Kyogre masterclass, like playing the mirror, like bench lock 4 prize turn. Like it was absolutely crazy. Like I hadn't seen anyone do that before. Like I'm bench locked, I'm at 4 prizes, or you're at 4 prizes, so you're just gonna use Lost Mine to build like have a 4 prize turn and beat me and like not let me disrupt your hand at all. Like I think it's better in open list when you like know that your opponent's like not gonna like surprise drop an Iono on you. But it was pretty crazy. Like I hadn't seen someone play that way, and I just sometimes you just when someone plays that well against you, like you can't even really be mad about it. Like they played so much better than you. They deserve to win. Whoa, we're actually against the superior guy. Yeah, I faced him yesterday and I got clapped. Thank you, Jack. I was playing Gudra still, and they went first, got 2 Klefkis down. I couldn't flower something for the rest of the game. Like an idiot, I used my Collapsed Stadium up early, so I couldn't use Moisture Star. So like by the time I got into Gudra, they were chilling behind Mimikyu. So it was just like, well, I can't really do a whole lot. I couldn't ramp my Lost Zone. But like if I can ramp my Lost and be able to like pivot between Gudra, between Cram, between Sableye, or also if they have Klefki in the active spot, I can Radiant Greninja for 2 prizes. In between rounds, I can show the list from yesterday, but like, I don't think Alakazam is like amazing in general. Like that, just like opening double keys is just like, well, what do I do? I'm just gonna delete a few friends. I don't know how many the cap is, but I have to be close. So let's. Against Guardy. Well, best of luck. I don't even remember who I'm up against. Oh yeah, Poplio King. That's it. Let's just keep deleting people. I'm not gonna delete him. Delete. I know someone from chat. I don't remember. Hopefully they don't get mad and delete me, or not delete me, but rage. I'm sorry if I accidentally delete you. It's not personal. Alright, I probably did check in. Turbo LZB plays. I will do a couple more and then I still have like way too many friends probably. Yeah, but it's better. Alright, everyone accepted the friend request and is restarting. Let's get it. Can I do a tournament with all my fans? Probably. I am approved to host tournaments on Limitless. So I don't have anything I could offer for prizing right now, but I could do it. I guess like it would be cool if I ever get to that point. It'd be cool to like, you know how, I mean, I don't know how many people remember this, but like Azul back in the day would have like as like a thank you to like all his Twitch Prime members, or like all his Twitch members or whatever. He had like a sub tournament where like had some pretty cool prizing and only subs could enter. So that would be something kind of cool to have on here maybe eventually. Alakazam is pretty funny. It's just like overall not that amazing. It's just like against Lost Box, opening double keys, photo, yeah, autographed door photo. winner can have a winner will be able to see what's behind the door. That's the first place prize. Second place will get 100 codes, so like it's just gonna be like a race. Who like ever gets to whoever checks in first to finals is instantly gonna press that lost button because they want the codes but not the door picture. My opponent was playing Defiance Band yesterday. And Burnett on the door. Yeah, I'll give them a can of spray paint or something, and they can do their best attempt to spray paint Quad Burnett on my door. I'll personally fly you out to my house, and you can spray paint Quad Burnett on my door. Probably not. Like eventually, I'm gonna probably have a more how about this, like a more professional setup. Like if I really get that big, I'll have something a lot more professional. So like if like door is immortalized in like a channel emote or something, and they instantly conceded. Wow, somebody's just having a bad day, I guess. I think I have the VIP. So like if I have that like that door emote, the OGs will know what it means. All out door. But like if I ever, and I strongly doubt in this niche like getting big is like kind of relative overall, because like in like the whole YouTube scene 30k is like not that big, but that's like massive in Pokemon TCG community. Like Mahone is goated and he's at what 100k? Pokemon and Dorma. Oh, that's pretty good, Blaziken. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we can have the collab. Maybe he'll like want to have a podcast with me or something. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, next generation of Pokemon introducing Dorma. I guess like maybe I'll be getting some prize cards here. What's like sort of sketchy though is like my opponent going explode and then Ionoing me. Hopefully the last card in their hand is not Iono. Getting surprised though is pretty neat. I only need 2 to win the game. Like my board state's like looking pretty sad. I wish Fortress was better. It's like there's nothing good enough grass type that just like bleeding 2 prizes is like, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Manaphy's pretty good. Or Manaphy, Lumineon. Okay, just a Revenge Blast. Okay. Unfortunately, Lax only hitting 180. So, can't quite get there. But also only 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna Concealed first. Like, maybe, like, is there any sort of magical way we could get to, like, Thorton this turn? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. I don't want to bench the Lumineon, really. Okay. But I still think I do. Like, as bad as it feels, like, getting to 7 is kind of a must. Like, if they boss, it's still 3 to 4. Like, they're still not ever KOing a Tina in 1 hit. This is energies on my side, right? Okay, Thornton's good. I think I'm taking that. Maybe didn't need gate. Oh well. Oh man, I didn't realize that did so much damage. Okay, so are they gonna try to blender my, or whatever it's called, star? Sorry. Alright, we're just going to put the energy here. If they boss, then that's pretty good for them. But if they're playing boss, they don't have a Iono. And then if they go boss and do the star winder, whatever it is, I can pull it Thorton Requiem or Thorton Lost Impact. All right. Yeah, I would sign it if you really wanted that. Like, I don't know why you'd want me to sign something, but I would do it. Oh, and the switch effect? Correct. I didn't realize that was the thing. Losing the other Tina V is like actually so bad right now, because like Otherwise, I could do something kind of crazy, but like, yeah, like if I review you in person, like I'm not gonna turn down this. If you for some reason want me to sign one of your things, sure, I guess. Like the only like famous content creator I've ever faced, I faced JW last round at NAIC. I have Jet in hand, right? Yeah. I just like have to. I'm gonna go KO. I just KO active and hope that there's like not Shaman VSTAR to win it. What? How did we end up here? I don't know. I'm gonna like get slapped by. I actually lost setting like the other V was really bad. Just a straight line. I don't really like. A signature was like not something I've like actually like ever practiced or anything. So like I'm sure my signature would be like super lame. Okay, watch. I'm gonna get Shaman VSTAR because like that would do enough. Four prizes taken. You would do 280. Oh no. If I lose, this would be so funny. I probably misplayed last turn. Maybe like shouldn't have benched Tina at all. And it's like should have gone like single price close with like Thorton Tina or something. And don't like cram. But if they have it, sure. Yeah. No. And bro, it's just saucing me. I mean, I definitely didn't play this right. I knew I was gonna play this deck bad on stream today. I hadn't played it in a while. Oh wait, one prize left. I'm not done yet. I bossed the Fortress, lost mine for the comeback, right? Okay. All right, yeah, we're just gonna have to do this. That was funny. All right. Okay. How many switches are in this deck? 2 switches, they've spent 1, right? Okay. You just don't have switch. I will use 2 Lost Mines, and I will win. This is totally fine. I honestly forgot that my opponent was on odd prices, so I thought the game was over. All right, well, I need 2 more turns of this. Not terribly likely, but I probably should have dropped an energy on Pineco last turn. Depends on no NIC. What? There's an NIC this year. What are you talking about? Oh, the Radiant Venusaur? Oh, it's gonna be able to draw more cards. I guess I just like Roxanne, and if they have it, they have it. And they're very profound. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know NIC. New Orleans, that'd be a fun one to go to. All right, do you have it? You need your 1 switch. Like, if they attach Grass Energy to Pineco, they'd have so many more outs. This would be the funniest crap ever if they have it. If they drew their 1 switch off of 3 cards here. Defiance? Grass Energies? Alright, they don't have it. If they would put Grass Energy on Pineco instead of saucing me by putting it on Shaman. I thought we lost. Oh man. Alright, we're still alive though. I'm sure it's hot, but I think it'd be a fun place to go to. I just really have not been to the southern United States a whole lot, so Oh man, if I would have played it better, they could have had that one. That's, I mean, we take it. We played to our outs. Okay. You love to see it. You're up two prizes and they have 6. Good job. I wonder why the chat is on screen sometimes and other times it's just like not. There we go. It's behind, but I got it back. Okay. That was a very crazy game. This is like definitely the. You're learning so much. All right, the chat's behind. Never mind. All right, yeah, that's too gross. Yeah, I've opened some. Well, I'm glad there's people that learn stuff from the streams. There's no way yeah, Chien-Pao can. That's like probably Chien-Pao's biggest weakness. Like if it drew hot every single game, like you're gonna be winning a lot of the time. But just like yeah, you have like so many cards that are just like not good. Like just not opening Chien-Pao, not getting the Greninja to help you see more cards. But James Arnold's playing Chien-Pao. Interesting. Former regional champion. Okay, let's see what was doing well after the second rounds. The Arc Vulpix is 2-0. Sable's Art at 2-0. All the I mean, I'm saying how bad Arceus is. Arceus is out here chilling. But there's no top cut to this tournament, is there? Alright, let's just go 7-1. The person I lose to, okay, at least the person I lost to the first round is still doing quite well. Well, that's definitely a good way to improve. Like, yeah, and there's definitely players who are better than me that you should be watching instead of me. But I appreciate it. All right, we have a lot of time in between rounds. What is the play? Oh, how many of you in chat have heard of the heard of / looked at the website PTCG Legends? Because that might straight up be one of my favorites. Do they have a door? No, they don't sit directly in front of a door. I literally can like see door is busted. Door carries. I honestly, if it were cheap, I would tell everyone how to reach out to Door for coaching, but like, sorry, it's just kind of not. It's not super super available right now. Don't know what that spam was, Blaziken, but all right. Let me pull up PCG Legends because it's like there's emotional support. It's like such a neat website. There's like so much on here. Okay, this is like. I want to move it a little bit. I'm going to move Limitless, but when I go back over there. But just like going on the completed events tab, or like all the old events that they have here. It's like, oh, I want to see what did well at 2013 Worlds. Okay, they literally like the best spot for retro deck lists. This is like right before I started. This is like the year before. The first Worlds I had to do the 2013 World Championship decks. Like the first Worlds I watched was this one. No, I didn't watch this one. I was still a noob. The first one I watched, I think I watched 2014 Nats. Cause in like the Drakion thing one, yeah. Not Drakion, Landorus. I know Pokemon. But yeah, this was the first one that I was here. What's behind the door? I can add it to the playlist next stream. It's cool. There's like having so many. I was here. I didn't remember that very young Rowan Stabber now. This was the first Worlds I attended as a player. Oh no, that's Nats. I was there too, but I didn't do so well. I was here. Not, I think like 52nd. Not super great. Best Pokemon Vileplume was a sauce. Oh yes, what a wonderful deck. I did not play Toxicroak though. I did. I thought we were ready to get through Aegislash. How do you know Blaziken? You're like internet stalking me or something. Yeah, it's crazy when like Toxicroak is like you're out to Aegislash, because like Aegislash blocks special energies, so you had to have something to hit through it. So Toxicroak for the 3 damage poison was I don't know if I want to drop my age, but sure, whatever. I'm 17, so I'll drop it, whatever. I mean, I don't. Someone could just go back and do the math. Oh, he aged up in 2018, so I'll make it easy. I didn't. Oh, I lost my Witted in there. This was the person I lost my Witted into. most depressing game 3 of my life, but I priced 3 Rallets game 3 of my Witted in. Tragic. I love Rainbow Road as an actual deck though. It was just like I was just looking at these old lists, kind of nostalgic. I played Guardy. My list was like a kind of a mirror text Guardy. I probably can't find anything like it on here because my list was kind of jank. No prizes taken yet. Nice. I did like Guardian. I played like heavy Diancie though. I played like I think 3 Diancies or something. Maybe I didn't play that many. I just feel like you always wanted to open Diancie, evolve into Curlia. Back in my day when slow evolving was fine. Oh man. 2017 World's Tournament was pretty cool. Yeah. It's just like a really neat website. I just most enjoyed to like go back and look at lists from tournaments that I was at, like 2016 Nationals. I played Night March, but I didn't do very well. But it's just like cool to see like the super cool decks that like, yeah, this Zygarde Vileplume. I forgot this deck even existed, and it's like it was a really cool deck that I played some on PCGO back in the day. It's just something you like forget about because it's like been so long. Night March Vileplume. Oh, the Aromatisse deck was sick. With Mega Ray? I do not remember this. I did like me some Mega Man back in the day. Alright, how much time's left? Enough of me going on about. Alright, let's move this back over to where it was. Hopefully. Alright. Something like that. I think. Do I know how to fly an airplane? Definitely not. It's not something I have a whole lot of experience in. I know how to ride in an airplane. I've been in a few airplanes, but I have exactly 0 experience flying them. What was your guys' first competitive deck that you ever built? Because like you see, I'm super old, so like the first deck I ever built was Dawn Fan. I wonder if I can find it. I don't even know if no. Well, yeah, this is pre-Dawn Fan. Could I even like find it? I probably could do it on like the decks by era page. It'd be 2050, I think. Yes, not quite this, but something like this. This deck was so cool. I took it like cities and stuff. I did not play the lightning stuff. I did not do this good into Yveltal. I want to find a more accurate list because like I played mine like when Fury's Fist first came out. So would that be 2014? Oh yes, it would. Is a Donphan on here? Donphan. Yes. Oh, Donphan Trevenant. What a classic. I played like heavy Hawlucha, Suicunes, and Snorlax. This is cool. Ooh, Night March at Worlds. Yeah, Night March was a pretty cool deck. There's like so many, like these decks are like so nostalgic for me because that was like when I first started out with all this Dragonite deck. Yep, I could just like looking at this deck, I'm like, oh yeah, did Puka play this? Yep, he did. Man. Then like the first deck I ever really had a lot of success with was, where are you? Why can't I find, like, it's, no, I didn't go too far. It's still legal. What am I? I love Greninja. I didn't ever play it to a big event though. Where are you? Wait, does not Mega Rayquaza? What? I mean, I didn't play it in this format. It's alphabetized, James. Here you go. Mega Mewtwo, Mega Rayquaza. Here it is. Absolutely beautiful. 1/2 drop. Tragic. I love Mega Ray. Will you do well with Kyogre at Peoria? I mean, I hope so. I think Kyogre is a pretty good pick. Like if I were going to Peoria, that'd be like probably one of my like top 3 decks. You love to see the Night March, the people repping the Night March. If you want to see like actually the Alloutblitzle take on it, I got you. Not the same format, but oops, that's a year too early. Here we go. Absolutely. This is optimal Mega Ray. Biased, definitely. But optimal Mega Ray, definitely. Magic the Gathering, nice. This was one of my all-time favorites. Still not upset about throwing top 8. Nope, not me. That'd be cool, XR. Yes. I only play Pokemon. I literally do not play anything else. There's a lot of 2-in-1s, XR. It's not super likely, but it's possible. This is like probably the dumbest 2-1 ever. Like I literally don't deserve this really, but okay. That's like my that's my one claim to fame. I show up on PTCG Legends, so only one time, but I was no, I don't play either one of those games. Plays again. Do you? Because if you do, you might have to get booted out of chat. Do I watch Yu-Gi-Oh? No. I like literally never interacted with Yu-Gi-Oh in any way. I'm also like just like not like a big like anime person. Like I'm sure that's like hot take, animes are overrated. I just I never really got it, but Among Us. People still play that game? Oh, that was like so 2021. No. I don't think it needs that at all. Yeah. That's probably one of the biggest perks to Pokemon. Decks are crazy cheap. Like being able to buy like the best deck for like $50 is like funny compared to other TCGs. Oh, that's actually pretty crazy plays again. Is that like some sort of like crazy mod or something? I just like don't like how like Yu-Gi-Oh players just like look down at Pokemon as like a game without strategies. It's like, you actually play Pokemon? I can build every single deck for the same price that you build one deck, and my game is still just as interesting as yours. So I watched some of the Pokemon anime when I was a lot younger, but I just like I figured I was just memeing too. Opponent conceded, nice. Rio with the Sableye. What? Why do you? I mean, neither. With 3-0 drop, you're washed. No, you're not washed. It's okay. Then I'm washed too. It's fine. Imagine just going 3-0 drop, like that kind of power, just to be like, I'm doing so well, I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, there you are here playing Arctina. Oh, Arctina. I don't know why people play you. They seem to do well, and I don't know why. I guess since you're here in chat, why Arctina? Still undefeated? Nice plays again. Like, I don't understand why people play this deck. Just a comfort deck. Okay, I get that then. I just like overall, like competitively, I just like don't understand. I guess like, okay, the shoes is kind of spicy. Ordinary Rod or Super Rod? I guess Super Rod. Because it's legal. If I played Ordinary Rod, I'd get Pittsburgh Regionals. I remember it, yeah. What about it? Yeah, Andrew Estrada beat Jesse Parker in the finals. Oh yeah, I forgot. Great job, Blaze again. I forgot. Does 0-0 count as undefeated? Well, they're like, I mean, they're kind of like the same. Like, I know they're not the same thing, but they kind of are. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, Super Rod's cool to have 3 energies, 3 Pokemon, or like Ordinary Rod's just 2. Like, there's situations where Ordinary Rod's always better, and there's situations where Super Rod's always better. So it's just like, I think Super Rod, because like I can put 3 energies back in as a Lost Box, and that's kind of cool. But like, it really doesn't make that great of a difference. There we go. Are you friends? Oh, sick. I didn't delete them, so. Alright, Miraidon. This was not really a deck when I played this back in the day. Back in the day, as in like a few months ago. So I don't know if I dropped Tina early. I probably try to go double Tina. Go first, get down. But like benching 2 Tinas is kind of weird, actually. My opponent send it? Oh, okay. Oh, you'll do fine, Blaze again. What's your goal going into the event? Like points, top 16, top 8. What's your, or just do you have like a record in mind? Like, probably, is it 7 rounds or 8 rounds in seniors? Probably 8, right? Are you going for like 6 and 2 to get top 8? All right. You can do it. I believe in you. I go first. Getting top 8 at regionals is pretty sweet. I don't know how many people there would be. Like, I'm really not an expert with crunching the numbers for seniors, so. 8 rounds, you could probably be 6-1-1. Thorn's such a good card in this matchup, but I'll just like be like, nah, Rod is. I'm thinking Thornton. I might regret it later. Thornton's just too good. Can I get a VIP, please? Yes, just what I want to do. I want to ditch energies, but I'm already down a Rod. Wait, all the 5 and 3s were better than you, so I feel like that kind of makes sense, right? Dang, definitely cannot go down 2 rods. All right. Well, 602. Okay, 602 is guaranteed, but I think 611 would probably be the bubble. 750 is pretty clean. That probably pays for the trip then. Man, how come we didn't have these fancy cash prizes back in my day? Back in my day, they gave me $50 cash for winning a regionals. Oh man. Oh, how the game has evolved. We juniors, we might have gotten in for free, but we had no prizing. Thanks, Chimpao backs. Bubble of 17? What? Oh, well, 17 and... That seems like really high for a 7-round regional, for there to be 9 players at 502. And there's no way 8 rounds the bubble would be 5-1-2 though. So yeah. Hopefully my opponent just does not hit generator. Generator's bad. Generator is bad, just trust. Well, that's 15 match points. Oh, we're talking about like 17 people, not 17 match points. Oh. Okay, I was confused. I was like, what? I think this is optimal Mareed artwork. Like, really, the Mareed you play doesn't make it too big of a difference. But I like the silver border, and I like the art style of this one. I mean, I wasn't at Arlington, so I can't confirm or deny. Probably a couple generators coming down. Well, that's usual. The bubble is the people who are... Oh, generators whiffed. The bubble is going to be like the last 8th spot, and then like the people with the exact same record. Like, if there's a bubble, that means there is more than 8 people who have the same record as one of the people in top 8. Man, they're whiffing attack. That is clutch. Yeah, there's Blades can meant 17 people, because there's no way at a 700 regionals you'd have 17 a bubble at 17 match points. Yeah, usually, but like also there could have been like weird tie stuff where like a lot of people, there's an insanely high tie rate or something. So wow, going back into this area her again. Okay, there's Vip, just what we needed. Okay. I'm just gonna keep ramping the loss zone. It is pretty cool to see my opponent play Arvin and get exactly 0 value out of it. Where are the cross switchers? Get out of here! Banned! The cross switchers are not here. Nor will they ever be here. Nah. I don't have to get Tina down this turn. Don't have to, it's fine. Actually, I really want to get Tina down. I probably should have taken Ultra Ball instead of Cram. Yeah, definitely. Switched out. Sure, sounds good, Joss. I I think I probably just passed that. I should have grabbed the Ultra Ball though. I'm gonna Ultra Ball at this. Grabbed the Giratina and then done that. But what games I was? I literally just play Pokemon. I like don't do anything else, so I'm a bad example. Like I don't really play a whole lot of like other video games or sports even. Like I watch sports, I just like don't really. Old school RuneScape and Valorant. Nice. I'm just like, I used to play a lot more games and stuff, but I'm just like, since I started the channel, I just like play lots of Pokemon. I make videos. Chess. Nice. I'm a really big sports guy, so yeah, I'm quite the opposite. So play double row. Okay, I Switch, so there isn't gonna be anything like super silly. Like I was thinking, like if their last switching card was card, I could like boss up the Flaffy and maybe like get some like crazy Lost Mine stalling going on. I don't know much about sports. That's an L. that's an L. Nah, I enjoy sports. Like, I'm not much of an athlete myself. I just like something I enjoy watching. Yeah, getting Tina down last year would have been so good. Not playing this well. It's fine. We can just go like Cram Thornton Cram. Nah. Alright, well. Where are all my like nest balls and stuff? In the Lost Zone? There we go. Okay. I'm definitely like not playing another basic Pokemon. Don't want to play Gates. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Like I just like don't really like even if I did have the time, like I don't really know what other outside games I would play. So I'm like really not like much of like really like too much of a like a gamer outside of like TCGs. You're in the secret to win every game of Pokemon. Oh, well, please share Blaziken. Come on, use Battle Claw. Battle Claw into my Cramorant. Smash is cool sometimes. I just got like bored of Smash Bros. Like when you don't do anything to like fix the game for months, I lose interest. Alright, Blaziken, you're banned again. Sorry. I'm muting you again. You're banned. I'm just kidding, but despicable take. Absolutely the worst possible take. Alright. Pyramithra. I like got out like before the DLC, so like I don't know, I just kind of lost interest. It was just not too fun anymore. Alright, see you, Blaziken. Have a good one. So okay. I don't want to do this, it hurts, but I'm doing it. I should play Gate. Alright, I Gate onto Tina, I use Sableye. Like, my opponent is just not gonna boss in 5 energies. Like, I'm willing to bet that. And if they do, I guess just congratulations. So where do I put this 3? I might just put it on Flaffy, just so I can, if they like, can't bench another Mareep ever. Like if they bench Mareep, that's just instantly 2 prizes for me, because like 190 isn't like important, 130 is not important, so yeah, we'll just chill with this. Colress is awesome. It would suck if they had the Raichu like hit some generators and stuff. Then I do like Sableye that just KOs Flaffy. So they would need to hit at least 1 energy off of a generator to Pokemon Go. I used to like prior to the channel here, I played lots of Pokemon Go. I was like, there was like months where I cared more about doing well at Go Battle League than I cared about playing Pokemon cards. Crazy looking at that now, but yeah, here we are. Alright, having to put the charm on the Flaffy's funny. Tandem unit. Or charm on the Mareep. Where's my vacuum? I'm just kidding. I bench a Zapdos. I still have the Manaphy around though, so. I used to have a lot of fun with Pokemon Go. I just like kind of shifted my focus more towards the TCG, and it's like I didn't have time to do it anymore, so I just like kind of stopped. Benching the Zapdos is interesting because now there's no space for. There is no space for Raichu. I'm sure GBL is still like I just got like sort of bored of it, and then I also just I enjoyed playing Pokemon more. It's just like, well, I'm not gonna just play something, keep playing it just for the sake of playing it. All right, well, Raihan for the generator. I mean, they're due for like a two off generator. So they whiffed 1 generator and then have got 1 off both of the others. Okay, Photon Blaster, so I can Requiem for this knock. I don't know why my face is like so itchy right now, but I just like try to resist the urge of clawing my face off. Okay, that's like a concealed cards. Boss, very, very easy. I wonder if we can get the checkmate here. No, we cannot. Still, my opponent would need some sauce to be able to take this knock, or to be able to, what's it called? Get get this Raichu knockout. That's not a hot take. I mean, they both are kind of bad. I think Gen 9 is one of the worst Pokemon generations, though. But I wouldn't say that's like too hot of a take. So what I'm really afraid of is like my opponent going like Iono to 2 plus Raichu. That would be very bad. I have multiple ways I can win if my opponent doesn't do that. Like I can go boss Snorlax KO Squawkabilly. I can use Thorton to get like a Thorton Lost Impact. Nostalgia for COVID. That's an L take. I'm sorry, but that's just bad. Ultra Ball. I hope they don't have it. I mean, like, that's Raichu. They have double Dynamotor. Okay. Like, they have to use Raichu to take a knockout this turn. Or the game's just over. So they have to have 1 manual attachment. Like, that's not. They should have that. They haven't spent an Iono yet either. Or 1. They probably played 2 or 3. They played 3. Okay, there's the energy. Just research though. Okay. We're fine. What's also awkward for my opponent, like even if we do not find game next turn, My opponent has to build up a whole new attacker, get the Raichu out of the active spot with no switches. And I can get pretty close to the bottom, and I have multiple ways I can win. Splatoon. I never played Splatoon. It's never really a game that interested me too much. Alright, generator. Didn't hit a single double generator this game. Only one energy on 3 of them. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I guess we have the Collapsed Stadium. But if we play Collapsed, it would win if I played 2 water energies, and I don't. I play 1. Yes, it is. But also in like in an open list, you see second water and you don't bench the other Mareep, or don't bench the other whatever it's called, Flaffy. Not keeping the energy on. I guess I don't need to keep the energy on the Raichu. Okay, I can still see lots of cards. Thornton. All right, bust the deck. All right, let's do this. Make sure we do Super Rod first. Energy. All right, cool. That would have been a lot scarier if we would have got Iona, but I guess off the Iona we were drawing Thorton VSTAR, so wouldn't have been that difficult. So I Thornton's clutch. All right, 3-1, a very scuffed 3-1 at that, but hey, we take it. We absolutely take it. I just realized your name is also GG Easy. That's funny. All right, cool. 3-1, and like, you can't like throw out the first round, but like that first round was just like such an incredible draw by my opponent. Pikmin? I never played Pikmin. Like, I'm not a gamer, so like I'm not much like a console gamer. Why? Hey, we actually have one of the top 3-in-1 tables there. So actually, the top base. I just like I'm just tired, honestly, guys. Like, I've been playing so many tournaments the last few days, like wrecking my sleep schedule. Not great, but it's been fun. Yeah. Do I have a tournament problem? Is this how many days in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like seven tournaments in 7 days? Do I have problems? Oh my goodness. Yes, I have problems. It's okay. Yes, okay. Alright, I needed that reassurance. I don't think doing an all-nighter is smart. You could probably still get prizing. But like, I wouldn't recommend it. At 2-2, you're gonna have to like win out and have really good resistance, and like you probably don't have amazing resistance if you're starting at 2-2. Yeah, just go to school the next day. I don't think that's the play at all. Like your opponent's win percentage is not amazing right now, so yeah, I don't think you could probably like. It'd be very tough to If you finish 6-2 or better, I'd be surprised. I would genuinely be surprised. Honestly, I feel like finished like, but like you should probably be beating Turbo. Well, Shadow Rider has probably one of, if not the best, Giratina matchups. You're just horrible into Charizard. You're like scooping into Charizard. So you're kind of like path and pray into a lot of matchups. So yeah, I like beating Tina is nice. It's just like you don't beat a whole lot else. Being the number 2 player and being 3-0 drop, pretty sick. Alright, let me see it up for a second. Sorry, sitting for 3 hours straight is tough. Mew Poppy seems like it's a lot to put together, but then you like lose those energies. Seems pretty inconsistent, honestly. Seems like kind of cope with like 1 V-Guard in the list. You're not taking 4 prizes before Tina takes 6. I'm sorry. That first Tina is taking 4 prizes against you no matter what. I feel like if you're getting to the point where Mew can close, then something went wrong for the Tina player. It's like kind of sad when like your deck doesn't actually beat anything. So you have to like rely on playing a card like Judge and Path to beat tough matchups. Kind of like a red flag. It's like, should I be playing this deck if I have to rely on luck to beat a top 5 deck right now? I like want to have a game plan against the most used deck. Seven run with this. I mean, even I can go like 6-2 with this Tina build. That'd be pretty sick. What are my top 5 decks right now? I think Gardevoir is number 1. Turbo LZB is 2. Actually, I have my list like right over here. Guardy 1, Turbo 2. Then I think you can put Lugia at 3. Pick your build, whatever. I think both builds are really good. 4 is Miraidon. At number 5 is Giratina, and then Charizard's like a close 6th. I think Tina is like you're reasonable enough into Guardy. You have one of the best Charizards in the game. You do have a rough Lugia. Yeah, I think so. It's tough though, because like Turbo has like such a better Lugia matchup than Tina does. Has a better Guardy than Tina. Has a worse Charizard, but dang, that's tough because like both Lugia builds are good. Give me a single strike because like I'm better into Guardy. I also can I have a chance to be able to beat Charizard. I'm still beating Tina. I'm fine into Miraidon. Like I guess probably single strike by a little bit. Haku number 1, no shot. Like if I were going to Peoria and I was playing Lugia, I'd probably play single strike with a Cobalion. I don't think I'd be playing Mew EX in my single strike list. Single strike not doing super well tonight. Preferred matchup to Guardy. Well, like, let's see what is the best Guardy matchup. Out of all the decks on here, I think Urshifu is going to be like one of the best ones. Actually, only 50-50, but I feel like it's probably closer than that. Oh, I Snorlax LOR is pretty good against it. Quadrant in top 5. Oh, for sure, Rubik. My bad. Urshifu has a better time than what this suggests. Or like Turbo Lost Box does a pretty doesn't do too bad. Even Chin Pao is not too bad into Guardy, which Guardy is like pretty much 50-50 into about everything. Urshifu and Teleon probably has the best Guardy matchup in the game. Like nothing just like dominates Guardy. I guess Snorlax does pretty good, especially if like your Guardy players are like Timmy's. I mean, Goodra is solid, but also don't play Goodra unless you practiced it a lot. Do I know any good players in the UK? Like, I know their names, not personally though. I'm not really like too like networked anymore with like top players. Like I used to be like, say, I used to probably, yeah, I was like pretty close to like some of the other top seniors back in the day, but like, yeah, games do take forever. It's kind of tough to like take that to regionals. But also just like not playing for like 4 years is like kind of a good way to like lose track of people. Sorry, mirror. It's just like kind of funny when you're like, yo, how have you been? And they're like, oh, who are you? And I'm like, I'm James, don't you remember me? And they're just like, never heard of you. It's just like, oh, happened more than one time. Oh, you just fought Marb? Oh, nice. Man. A chat civil war down here. Such a bad starting hand. I feel like if the turbo player gets like turn 1 Dragonite, like there's like no way Goodra wins. Like Goodra like kind of has to have like everything break right like a lot of the time here. I agree, Rubik. Like that's like the biggest knock against I have against Lugia. It's just like I don't want to be flipping coins. Like I'm not saying Lugia is a 0 skill deck because it's not. It's just that I would like my skill as a player to be able to show through more, and too much of Lugia is chance. So I don't like it. The most insane start. What did Marp have? Marp had the sauce. Maybe Goodra just built different like that. I know. Well, it's whoever goes first of all. I just like whoever takes the first 2 prizes. Because like, if player A goes first, takes 1 prize, player B can still win, but it's just like still not great. It's just one of the worst mirrors, honestly. Like Lost Box mirrors are like fun and interactive, but like yeah. 4-0 with the Arc Vulpix. That's kind of cool. It's like not even like Arc in the active Giratina DTE. Oh my goodness. That's pretty good. Some Vulpix we see doing like Poncho stuff, Lost Stadium. No, this one's just playing Path, playing Poppy Greninja. Poppy Greninja seems really weak in open list. I think having like a Mew EX as like a closer into Tina could be pretty interesting because like you're not gonna be very good into Tina otherwise. Just bodying Chin Pao though. Alright, sure. Best of luck with your pop pack pulls. Hopefully you can get some heat. You beat Inteleon? You did. Dang, that's pretty impressive. At League this past Saturday, I pulled out of 3 prize packs. I pulled the stamped Lugia V-STAR and the stamped Gardevoir EX out of three pop packs. I popped off. That's like my my best pulls ever out of prize packs. You a winner? What do you mean, XR? I mean, yeah. I mean, good job beating Urshifu. Like, that's definitely a tough matchup. But it would have been cool to have those like when Astral came out, because like Dialga was a pretty serious deck for a bit. Palkia used to be the best. Yo, isn't this one of my I'm pretty sure this is one of my people. I just faced this person at my cup. That's funny. I know who this is. All right. Here we go. Turbo LZB. Should be a fun one. Playing the Collapsed Stadium UEX. So we have to be careful about benching Radiant Greninja. I might just not bench the frog at all. I don't know. We'll see how we that's kind of when your best is Radiant Steelix, that's kind of tough. Those Radiants are still tough pulls though. I'm still like kind of maxed out. I've opened like a million prize packs. I've not pulled a single nest ball yet. So like I can't like flex that play pack bling on my opponents. Like I only have like one Mirage Gate too. I like Manaphy. I have some stuff, it's just like I don't have all the good stuff, you know? Alright, here we go. So against Turbo, I want to be swinging with Snorlax. I don't even necessarily bench Tina. I can like Thorton into it if they go Dragonite. They're always going to be bench. Wait, they're not playing Manaphy. Oh, wait, I missed that. I missed that. Oops, that's not. Okay, this is gonna be probably not a great matchup for me because he can get Lost Mine first. I have Lax that could skew the prize trade. Oh dang. I have the best one I've got is either the Arceus, the Guardy, or Lugia. No wait, I pulled the Charizard out of Series 2. I pulled the Charizard V-STAR and sold that for a lot. My opponent's now offline. Okay, well, my opponent's restarting their game, so we'll just have to chill. But if I can get turn 2, turn 3 Snorlax maybe can carry 2 prizes. It's just like sort of weird because they can Lost Mine around Snorlax. So yeah. Remember when Gengar used to be like a good deck? Raigo's not bad. It's like kind of funny that like Gengar used to be like, I mean, Arc Gengar won Salt Lake City Regionals a few years back. But like COVID Gengar was like one of the decks people tried to beat Mew with, even though it didn't. Fusion Strike Meta Mew might have been like one of the most toxic decks ever. Just nobody really got to see it shine because it was locked behind COVID only in online tournaments. Well, it's shown, but only online. Never got the in-person glory. Oh, dear. Well, I'm glad I went second. Otherwise, like, I'm probably getting donked. Oh, my goodness. Energies and gates. So good. Ah, oh, darn it. What a bad deck. Trust. We always find VIP pass. Ooh, flowers looking out of gate. You love to see it. What's like the best play promo that they've released so far? Like most expensive? Is it like the Charizard V-STAR or the Umbreon VMAX? Why people pay that much money for those cards is just so silly in my opinion. Like why is some of those alternate art stuff so expensive? When there's like so many of them printed, it's just like kind of dumb in my opinion. Like, if you're one of those people who like wants to pay $1,000 for like a perfect condition Umbreon, then okay, you do you, I guess. But like, that's just not my thing. My opponent's down 4 switching cards first turn. Okay, but still had a pretty nice first turn. We found lags. Alright, we found Comfey. I can at least get a couple more cards. Well, I guess I get the art is nice, but like, oh no, I can't just not do anything. Like, passing and doing nothing is just as bad as getting board wiped. Like, I understand thinking that the art is cool. I totally get that. I just think that, like, I can appreciate the artwork, but, like, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars, like 3 figures, to buy a card. Like, it's just doesn't make sense to me. I still whiffed attack also. And that's pretty tragic. I mean, like, I'm probably playing the most consistent way to play LZ with 3 Ultra Balls. And, yeah, that's like, that's totally what I do too, Crash. But Nest wouldn't change anything. I can't find Lumineon, I can't find Colress. Like, I can take out Roxanne, I lose my late game upside, so it's just like, it's like a weird scale. Like, yeah, there's like some extra pieces that I can take out, and it can be the most bland Lost Box deck ever. Be super consistent, but then like I'm gonna have different problems where I just can't do enough. Like, just Sableye, Cramorant, Snorlax can't win games by themselves. Yeah, my opponent can lost on Manaphy actually though against me, because I really need my opponent to miss this Moonlight Shuriken. I, for the most part, play, like, I play with, like, some sort of league stuff. Are you talking about, like, these 2 builds, Rubik? Oh, wow. Double gate. Because, like, the Tina deck and Goodra, I guess Goodra's slightly more consistent because I have 4th Ultra Ball. But they both, like, Lost Box just draws those clunky hands sometimes. There's 1 gate left. That's interesting. But, like, now I probably too far behind. I think Goodra's pretty good. Like, I really like Goodra. Maybe I could have got Manaphy and drawn a Colress off this next flower selecting. Maybe that was alright. Colress? VIP Pass. Well, probably not getting there this game. Like, I guess the bright side is my opponent has spent a lot of resources to get to this point. 2 super odds, 3 Mirage Gates. But also, I'm going to be like 3 prices down, so that's probably too much. Like, I have 4 in the loss, so I'm not getting gate for like a couple turns. Psychic energy. Like, what's my opponent's energy count looking like? Okay. 4-2-2. Has 5 total in play. None lost zones. 4 super odds also. Also, like, how many switching cards is that? 3 cards and 3 ropes spent. So not a whole lot left either. Like, for the, yeah, it just doesn't have. Yeah, Roxanne's gonna have to do a lot here. But yeah, putting Cram on board is like super nice. I wonder. I bet he just goes knocking out Cramorant. But also could just, yeah, damage the Lumineon, not trigger my Roxanne yet. And that's pretty good for him. I don't really get that though, because, like, are you gonna Sableye the next turn, I guess? The collapse would be nice if I could fill up my bench, but I can't, so. Alright, we take that knock. Harvenzard, but they're playing Lunatone? Whoa, that is pretty silly. Okay, yeah, I guess my opponent has to like promote like the frog because like so low on pivots. Doesn't really have too many gates left. There's the Clara. So we're gonna KO Lumineon or KO Cram. Alpad, super good. This sucks when my opponent draws this well and I don't. That's like worst part of these lost box matchups. Looks like going to just KO Lumineon. So I get to use Mirage Gates. Not Mirage Gate, I get to use Roxanne, I mean. But like, there's like, I'm basically playing from, I'm 3 prices down. There's like very little chance I can come back here because like Ego's Cram takes knockout. Okay, well I guess we just load. Maybe like Gates the last prize card or something. You're probably going 3 and 2. All right. Welcome back, Sid. Yeah, I guess like the only thing I have going for me is there's 1 gate left. So, like, with the likelihood of Snorlax, just this is exactly what happened to me when I faced this person at my cup. I Roxanne them to 2 and they hit Colress. Oh man. Oh dang it. I think I lost in the other rocks. Oh, actually, I didn't. Raikou Seal. Okay. Is there Echoing Horn in here? No. Okay. I really don't know what I do. Like, I just don't think I can get there. Like, honestly, with this board state, if I can set up like a little bit faster, like things are fine. I need like gate to be prized, but I mean I doubt it. I doubt it. Well, there's no top cut, so that'd be kind of difficult, Mark. That'd be extremely difficult. Pokestop. Nest Ball. It has the Forest Seal Stone. Yeah, I don't want it to bench somebody else. Because we know there's Sableye Psychic Energy in Zach. How many Nest Balls have been spent? 3? What's a Pokekids Club? There's 4 Nest Balls in the deck. There's Mew. Oh, Mew can copy Thumping Snore. But Mew also could be 2 prizes. So watch, I'm going to wake up. I'm a top deck boss. And of course they miss knockout. No. Roxanne is a lie. Roxanne is absolutely a lie. Yep, probably has it here. I don't have a very good mirror match without it. Well, I have played I play 4 Jet Energies and 5 switching cards, so like normally the sleep is not that big of an issue. Like, it's insane in this matchup. Like, forcing my opponent to do this most of the time is too, like, just bad. But, like, I set up way too slowly. Like, my opponent got going fast and I didn't. I see a Tog. Alright, well, now I'm at 3 and 2, so... Like, alright, let me look at an equivalent size tournament. Is there any hope for 6 and 2 with mediocre resistance here? I guess like we have this working for us. Let's see. How many people are tonight? 167, last week 164. actually a few 6 and 2s, but I'm not having 60% opponents win percentage. What's mine right now? 56. I mean, yeah, because it's gonna go into the tank every round after this. It's like pretty much only gonna go down from here. I guess like all my opponents have dropped. They're not gonna get worse. I don't know. I'm like kind of tired, so I kind of just want to. I don't really feel like staying up to like borderline midnight just for like 20 codes at this point. Like I'm just tired playing Tina, playing like Galaxy Brain Tina. Like this is not just like regular Tina. This is Big Brain Tina somewhere. No, that's not Big Brain Tina. That is Little Brain Tina. Well, like I still think the list is good. Just like bad draws happen with the Lost Box and Best of One, and like that first round, I didn't really have a. I mean, I kind of get that. Lost Tina is kind of a pile. I think that this is the only way I like playing it though, just like with the Ultra Balls, with the more toolbox of attackers. It's just a lot more consistent and a lot more options. But I think I'm gonna call right here, guys. I'm tired, and yeah, I'm dropping. So not my best run, but I will be back on Wednesday with a Colorless Lugia. Maybe if is there a tournament tomorrow? Is there something tomorrow? Not really. So I'll be back on Wednesday with a late night with Colorless, and I'll probably have some sort of long form video up tomorrow. So I'll just have a great rest of your night, guys, and I'll see you again real soon.